Rude people from around the world! You're now locked in to the rudest podcast with the rudest boy on earth. And this is where we bring rudeness and realness together. Today I'm here with the beautiful Nessa Preppy.
Hello, hi.
The snack itself.
Where's the scene, Chulo?
Come. You know, we had to practice that because I have a little limb problem, right? So, so Nessa, tell us a bit about yourself. Tell us your name, where you're from, your age, if you want to tell me.
Well, every time you do these kind of questions, it just be like, here we go again.
Right.
I don't even know who I is, you know, that kind of way.
Oh, God.
But I'm Nessa Preppy, for those who don't know. Real name Vanessa John. I come from Arima. 32.
Right.
32.
Let's say a lie. Let's say a lie, you know?
No, I could put
Let's say can't lie any first question. This is rudeness and realness, baby.
I am 32. I born in 92. Hello.
I'll let Google it. Right?
Google it.
Right?
I will show all my ID.
Right. All right, Nessa. So, tell us, who is Nessa Preppy?
I hate that question.
Okay, Nessa. So, what question I could ask you like, girl?
I mean, you know, okay, so basically I said like who I am. I'm
Right.
Nessa Preppy,
Right.
Vanessa John, 32 years,
Right.
come from Arima, went to school in Arima my whole life, fell in love with music from a young age. I used to do calypso and stuff in primary school. And then as I got older, I decided, you know, let me try to rap. And I used to rap, I was a rapper.
Right.
And then like with rap.
What was your rap name though?
Nessa Preppy.
Real?
All my artist name is always Nessa Preppy. No matter what genre I did, it was always Nessa. Because that was my school nickname. So.
Where the Preppy came from?
I don't know, somebody in school just.
Man, Preppy is like when you're uppity.
Well,
You
I
give me
don't
that
know, maybe
vibe.
they find I was uppity, but I wasn't uppity. Anyway, I think I uppity.
I don't find you uppity. I don't
That's
know.
why I
you
say.
mad cool.
I don't know, maybe I was like preppy in school, but.
Yeah.
Anyways, so being Nessa Preppy, coming, trying different genres, I found the love with soca music. And that's where I found my home, my peace, my everything. So that's where it kind of all started for me with Madman Johan in 2012.
That was your first song?
That was my first soca release,
First
like
soca
official release, properly mixed and mastered, like done, like.
Madman Johan.
Yeah, Madman Johan, you wouldn't, you would be familiar with his work like MX Prime and Full Extreme now.
Right.
That song, so that's Madman Johan.
Right.
That's some of his work. So did my first song with him and, you know, bust out on the scene, get a little recognition. You know, it was nothing big, but it was big for me at the time. And, you know, just from there, just continue doing my work in soca.
Right.
It was a long journey. It wasn't an easy journey. And we're here now.
So, while we talk about the journey, tell us some of the difficulties you experienced in the journey as a woman in the industry.
Well, for me personally, I never really faced any kind of challenges.
I ain't want your phone for long, eh?
Challenges where, where, like, certain things is concerned, like people like directly coming at me. I think sometimes what would happen is, as women, we end up in situations for problems. So something that we face as female artists is a lot of competitiveness with other females.
Right.
And next thing that we would face is being overlooked by men. When it comes to like a song, a female might have a strong song, but because it's a female, you know, they feel like, yeah, she can't carry that song, so we'll go with this song, even though this is clearly the better song. Have stuff like that,
So
you will have to go through.
So you think that women have it harder than men in the industry?
Yeah, we do, actually. I think that goes without saying because I feel like, yeah, I don't want to be like one of those women who always like, you know, we had to fight because we're women, we had to battle, we had to work 10 times harder. I think that goes without saying that we have to do those things. But I feel like for me, I don't try to make it an excuse for myself, because I feel like if I need to get up, do it and get it done, I have to get up, do it and get it done, whether I am woman, man, boy, child, this, that, whatever. You have to get up and do it as an individual. So I try not to make things are problem. I try not to make that like, yes, we know there's challenges as females, but I try not to highlight it and be like, oh God, because as a woman, I done went through that phase. When I now come out in the industry, I done went through that mindset and then evolved from that. Now it's like, don't even take on nothing. Like, you just had to get immune to that. Like, that kind of way?
No, for sure. So, okay, off the rip, what advice you will give to the young ladies that come in the industry, or the young ladies that want to do the music thing? You say from a young age you wanted to do it. So what advice you will give to your younger self and the young ladies out there?
I would tell the young ladies out there to protect yourself by any means. And when I say by any means, I mean like do not let anybody come. If you know you like doing music a certain way, like dressing a certain way, like acting a certain way, don't let somebody come and give you their view of how you should dress, act, or be. Because maybe your authentic self might be the version that the public go in and see and say, wow, this girl's so amazing. And then, or you might just let somebody just chop up your whole style, change up how you are to suit what them and society want you to be. So don't change who you are. That is why I would say don't change who you are. Even if you have to change and polish things, because everybody who know me from start to now know is a completely different individual they're dealing with. People just be like, girl, you are so crazy. Really? You was this crazy, like crazy girl that just used to be rapping and acting crazy. And now you could like actually go in a room and sit down and have interviews and have intellect and have things to say. So people who know me from then to now know it's a complete 180 or a complete 360, as the people say, from then to now. So I would always say one thing that always remain with me, no matter what, the personality always remain the same. For sure. The style always remain the same. For sure. Don't let nobody change you from who you are. So that's why I would, sorry to say all that to say, don't let nobody change you from who you are.
Nah, talk, rudeness and realness, nah, I rock with it. So you said you had to make some changes, right? Let me just elaborate on those changes. Tell us some of the changes you had to make, some of the ways you had to adapt to suit the industry, to suit the people around you,
Well, this is a big one that everybody would know about. Firstly, the way I speak was a big problem. Because I could talk real dialect if I would like I could. Like,
real my gal.
That's how I speak. But like years coming into it, I've been scrutinized in media for how I talk. But this is me, like, I just being me. I just being like how I supposed to be, like, But then, obviously, now you learn when you get older how to conduct an interview. You don't just say some craziness or get up and run. Or it's like, you have to have composure now. So it's like learning composure is something I had to do. Learning to control my attitude, because I have a real attitude when you get my vex. But if I am not vexed, I'm like the sweetest person in the world. But yeah, no, so it's like plenty things. And like, being from growing up with brothers and stuff, I would always be like a person that, hey, I go slap she down, I go slap you in the face.
You have to stand up for yourself.
And like, I was that kind of person. And as time progress, you learn that is not the way, that's not how you're supposed to conduct yourself as a person, much less as an artist or somebody in the public. Yeah, younger people looking on. Although I just like to say that I am not anybody's role model. I don't want to be anybody's role model in a sense of, I don't want nobody hold me to that standard where I can't mash ants or I can't, because the younger ones looking, I just try to appease the big people and big people audiences. So anybody who know me knows that. I love the kids, I big up the kids, I'll still do stuff for them, but it is be hard because my content is, yes, had to censor it to go to them now. And you feel less stupid when you go and sing, is a snack. Listen to your mom and dad, them watching you, so like,
we know what you mean,
girl.
Like, yeah, we know what you mean,
play with
girl.
me. I know you're going to say is a snack, is a something fat, and them watch and I remember I performed in a school, and I bet you can't whine for kids and stuff. That's like, no, you can't do that. And I remember performing for them, and I just on one spot like this, and a little girl was like, oh God, boy, Auntie Nessa can't whine. And I just be like, no, baby, I literally can't whine. Why do you want me to come here? So
I say, can't whine?
No, I could whine, eh?
Oh.
And I learning tricks. But the thing,
hey!
The thing is,
well, cut the commercial.
but the thing is, you can't do those things for like those audiences. So that's why I like to say I don't want to be held to that standard of being a role model. There are people who, you know, it have people for that and it have people for that, if you understand.
No, correct.
And I always say, like, you know, what I do is for big people. I don't do it for kids and minors and things. So as though like when people hold me to that rule, I can't live up to that perfection. Don't do that. Don't do with that. I just want to be Nessa Preppy, you know, that kind of way.
I respect that. So you just want to be Nessa Preppy. So tell us, how would you define Nessa Preppy's music? If you had to describe your music to someone who was deaf, right?
It's sexy.
But yet you're writing it down.
It's sexy.
Right.
It's sexy, it's vibrant, is music to make you feel good, to make you want to dance and drink rude boy and things like that. Nah. And all them things is like, is for older audience. So, you know, it's like,
for sure.
That is what the music is. So, you know, I know who I am, so I'm not going to do things like, you know, I is this perfect person and thing, and I have to be me at the end of the day. And I feel as a parent, I don't have no kids, but I hope to have some sometime. But as a parent, you need to be a child first role model, because them living with you, them seeing you every day, you know. So you have to be the first role model for them to show them what is right, wrong, this, that. You can't expect a member of the public, a public figure you can't expect them to live up to that kind of expectation.
No, for sure. I rock with it. So we talk about the youths and stuff like that. We talk about people upcoming. So tell me about 3 artists that are upcoming that you think that you have your eye on. Tell me 3 artists that you think is the future of music.
Future of music, bro, that's a hard question.
All right, tell us 3 upcoming artists you listen to. It could be local, global.
You see, I wouldn't call the people that I listen to up and coming. I feel like they are already established, really? If you understand, you know? Like to some they might be up and coming, but I working with people and knowing and seeing their progress, I know they're definitely done in the door, inside. So I would say 3 people. Big up to Jimmy October.
Big up Jimmy one time. Big up Jimbo one time.
Artist, big up Freetown Collective.
Big up Freetown one time.
Big up Rion Elborn.
Big up Rion Elborn.
I would say Rion Elborn is like an upcoming artist, but Rion Elborn so bad, he done in the door. A lot of people
have a negative, you know, way of believing upcoming is a wrong thing, you know. But
no, it's not a wrong thing,
just means he just didn't reach his full potential, is it? You know what I mean? And to me, that's what upcoming is.
True.
You know, so to a point, we are all upcoming to a point.
So,
you know what I mean?
So yeah, I would say, Jimmy, Freetown, Rion Elbow. Freetown, them been out, them been big.
For
them
sure.
bust long time. But, you know, these are the people that I would say have real impact on the music of what we're doing here in Trinidad. And, you know, I like to give all artists the flowers. I like to give everybody, once, you know, I see that you're doing the work, you're being your authentic self, I will give you flowers. So, you know, big up, like Rion, big up Jalano, big up Young Brother, all the rude boy signees, you don't know. It have some really talented artists in Trinidad. And, you know, it's just for the wider audience to see that. And
Who's your favorite local artist, by the way?
My favorite local artist?
Who you got a lot of inspo from, who you know, looked up to growing up?
Well, I didn't really get my inspo from me personally from any local artists. But as I say, I do listen to a lot of them. So I would say my favorite local artist is, you see, I'm good with all of them, so I can't call names. I can't call one name and say that.
This is about rudeness and realness, Nessa, so
me, that is my favorite.
That's a real good answer. I ain't gonna lie. That's a real good answer. That's a good answer. Cheers to Nessa. Well, Nessa, we had all the real questions. Time to do what we came here for. The rude questions. Right, lover? Give me one last cheers. You're gonna get a little heated, right? I'm gonna fool my leg for this one. All right, Nessa. Let's get it juicy. Tell us some of your turn-ons and turn-offs.
Turn-ons and turn-offs.
Don't lie to me now.
Turn-offs will definitely be like somebody who not aware of the shit that they're doing, if you understand. Like, so if you're if you are doing something that pissing me off and you're not even aware that it's pissing me off, that shit is just...
So you're not going to communicate, that's why you're not going to tell him, hey, my brother, it's pissing him off.
I mean, sometimes I will communicate, but you know, that is a turn off. Especially like a man who do not know how to treat a woman in regards of, you don't want to like be like no bless her and buy me no million stuff. But like just simple thing like opening a door or
chivalry.
Yeah. You know, the gentleman type of vibe. Yeah, if you ain't had them thing, failure.
Fellas, Nessa, what a gentleman, right?
Hey.
Alright.
A classy man.
A classy man.
You don't have to be over classy, it could be a little hood.
Yeah.
You know, but
a little
you
girl.
know, you just have to know how to treat a woman in the old school way. You see this young boy way? Young boys, I could tell all if they add some of that to what they're doing now, or they go own them.
Or they go own them. Or they can own
just
something.
learn little things, you know. Open my door for a lady, say good afternoon. You ain't have to always family. Good afternoon, miss. You know, be nice, be classy. You hear that?
Be classy. I'm learning. While you're talking, you like? So, that's what tell us. So you tell me all them things you like classy men, but what exactly is your type? Tell us what's your type physically, you know, in all aspects, physically, mentally, emotionally. Tell us what's your type. So them brothers and them could know how to come at you now, boy.
I have a man, you know.
Fellas, oh boy. Fellas, I'm only like that one.
No, fellas, they coming at me.
Fellas breathe. She take it, it's okay.
You to bed.
Right?
What have I said?
Right?
I was not outside this summer.
Real?
No.
That man had a lock up girl?
Oh God, we talking and like...
So you're
hypothetically
you're like,
saying.
you're a lover girl, you like the take on life, you like the lover girl life.
Yeah.
And that's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Let me tell you, when you're rolling around out here, it have, like, before I was in a relationship, you know how it is be, you're single, you're dating, and you're looking for people. But when you find somebody, it's like, oh, they really are nothing, you know.
Correct.
Oh, they really are nothing good.
I feel you. So that's why you're telling me how you're crazy. Back in the day, you was crazy, right? Remember you say that, right?
Yeah.
Right. I can roll the clip, right? So, you say you was crazy, so tell us some of the craziest things you ever do, you know, under the rudeness, and tell us some of the craziest things you ever do in general.
Let
me go with the craziest thing you ever do in general.
Put him on the spot. I can't remember, you know.
When I say you crazy girl.
Hey, these stories is for my tell-all book when I done my career.
But
like
give me
10
one,
years
give me
down
one.
the line.
We just asking for one. That's why we asking for one. Rudeness and realness. We here with Nessa Preppy. Nessa is gonna give us her craziest story she's ever did. Who glass your boss girl?
I ain't boss nobody.
You never boss her glass?
Nah.
Never boss her window?
No.
I say a lie. You boss one window girl.
I ain't boss no window.
That man get vexed.
I ain't boss no windows.
Alright. So
hey, my stories will literally go viral if I tell them. So
well,
I can't
tell
no,
one,
I
Nessa, we just want one.
Nah.
We just want one. We want them to stream on November the 11th, right? So tell us one of these stories. Let me go viral.
Oh God.
November the 11th, Nessa album dropping, right? Nessa go and tell all one of she craziest stories. Make sure and stream she album, right? That the deal I cut with the girl. So let us stream she album, or she not gonna tell no story. So Nessa, I talk to them for you. Conflict. I talk to them and know.
I can't.
You can't?
I can tell you a crazy thing that I did, like me and some friends.
Tell us something.
Okay, so one time when I was like a teenager, we went and like spent a night by a friend's house to go to an event, right? Went and party.
Right.
So we done party. The friend didn't tell their parents that we were sleeping over, right?
Right.
So it was like me and two other girls. And the friend is a guy.
Oh,
so he have a girlfriend as well. So when his mother see that there was like 3 girls by him, although none of us were there for him, we friend. It was like 6 a.m. We now come back from the party, like 4 a.m. So we sleeping in his sister's room, which have a double decker bed. So 2 on top and 2 below, and 1 below, right? So we sleeping, man, and the mother bossing, and she was like, "Oh, I get the F out the house." Yes.
She tell her mother, she call her mother, she call parents.
She call our parents. No, we were like legal. We was like 18 and stuff like that, but we wasn't like big people, you know, that kind of way. So we just partied and bunking by friend because I living in the east, my next friend living so, and we want to be in the west to go to the event.
Right.
So the person parent, the boss in and they run all of us. So there's like 6 in the morning, so everybody, 3 of us just get up and we gone. So we like, that was weird, we don't know where's that one. So we was like what we gonna do? And my friend was like, well, I'm not ready to go home yet. I don't want to go home, you know, like I want to lie. We was going and get up and go and get breakfast and thing, what is the scene? So we call our next friend and we tell him we coming by you now and Lime, right?
Call it, don't go to the house at all.
We didn't want to go in the house at all, boy. That's tell you how we was. So, do so now, we waiting for a car to go to Diego Martin. We stand by courts by Long Circular, we waiting. Flagging down car, no cars, early in the morning, So this car with 2 fellas stopped. So they're like, where are you going? So we say, Diego Martin. So he's like, jump in. So we jump in the car. We go in, they go now, we heading up. They said they have to go Maraval to get something. So we say, well, we're not going to reach Maraval, just drive up by the gas station and go through the hill and drop we.
Right there.
So they're like, yeah, them happy. We say that. So they swing up there. So they start to ask us, like, you know, well, where we from, what we just do. And boy, we tell so much lies. We tell them we dancing for Marshall. We tell them.
Marshall, I a dancer here, girl.
We tell them.
You was never dancing for me.
Hey, we tell them we dancing for Marshall. We tell them we one of our car break down in by the Ave and we have flat tire, so we going to get with friend now to jump in he car to take.
Right.
Once we going by this guy and that is my brother, so they know the guy we was going by and he was like, that your brother, I never knew he had a sister, and it was just like lies about we name, lies going down the road.
Are we my girl vibe?
And just going through the mountain at one point, everybody get quiet. So when everybody get quiet now, what are we just think? And my friend hold my hand because she see the guy reaching down now, so she like, going and ting dong. And my friend just fly up and ball. She called out like it have a big gangster in Trinidad name. She said, "That's my uncle," you know, one time. So the guy's like, that your uncle? They might call him now. So she like, no, that's not my uncle.
Well, they calling the wrong names, boy.
That's not my uncle.
Well, they calling the wrong names.
So she was like, we go take it here. So they say, family chill. We go drop all there and they drop we out.
Real?
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, you hold your breath, eh?
I don't know why she said that, because she just hold me so like she thought something was going on happen. And then the next one just ball out. Like she's calling the name, I ain't gonna say the name, but she says, so is my uncle. And the guy's like, and one said, I'm gonna call him now and pull out the phone. So she like, no, real bacchanal. Marshall, either way, let your people here. Come and get them. No.
The people out here that's drinking rude boy, going in, people can, going all over the place.
If them fellas believe that them was crazy, because we was real maga them days. So it was like, them little maga girls dancing for Marshall.
So, Nessa, I also wanted to know, right, what is, give me your craziest story under the rudeness?
That's the one you want.
The craziest story in the rudeness. This is the last question, you know, to end it all off.
I am. Hey, no.
Give me one. Take me home. Take me home properly. Give us something, girl. Give us something. We being rude and real. Right, this is the last question to end it off. We go stay here whole night. Stay here whole night.
We go stay here whole night.
All night.